We want to help you achieve the best version of yourself. At Skin Lab Med Spa, we pride ourselves in being able to provide you with clean products and services, free of over 3,200 toxic chemicals found in over-the-counter products. We offer hair removal, hair restoration, body sculpting and weight loss, microneedling, microdermabrasion, and custom facials, as well as Botox and fillers. Come see us for a free consultation. We want to help you achieve the best version of yourself. At Skin Lab Med Spa, we pride ourselves in being able to provide you with clean products and services, free of over 3,200 toxic chemicals found in over-the-counter products. We offer hair removal, hair restoration, body sculpting and weight loss, microneedling, microdermabrasion, and custom facials, as well as Botox and fillers. Come see us for a free consultation. We want to help you achieve the best version of yourself. At Skin Lab Med Spa, we pride ourselves in being able to provide
Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting broadcast here on DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. I'm Noah Walker, as always, with the call here from Meridian High School Stadium. Beautiful night here in Falls Church in this UPSL Virginia North Conference matchup. Virginia Dream hosting Berryville FC. We'll kick off momentarily. At this time, Virginia Dream would like to recognize all our 2025 sponsors. Roadside, our 2025 sleeve sponsor. We create, develop, and build properties that inspire. 11 Football, for the football, our 2025 pre-match sleeve sponsor for the football fanatic, Skin Lab Med Spa. Radiant skin is a journey. Let us be a part of yours with clean science and transformative treatments that will leave you feeling confident in your skin. Body Dynamics Inc., the official physical therapy facility of Virginia Dream FC. Your health, your plan, your journey. The Urban Halo Salon. Anyone can change for the better with an amazing cut, color, and style. Let us help you reach your potential. And of course, Bodie, the official golden retriever of Virginia Dream FC. I want to thank all of our sponsors and partners for making tonight's broadcast possible here live on YouTube. So excited to have you with us. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Of course, your thoughts on tonight's match, predictions for the score, and then anything else you might like to say. Friendly banter is, of course, encouraged. Just keep it respectful. Any hate speech of any type will be reported and blocked, but all friendly banter is encouraged. Players making their way out of the tunnel will get the walkout, the anthem underway, and we will talk shop as soon as we are done with the pre-match rituals here at Meridian. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe, and we'll see you in a moment for match kickoff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is my apologies. The sound was turned way down. So we're going to go through all the sponsor recognition in a moment. Right now, it is time for the walkout and the anthem. And, of course, we'll announce the players, the starters for the matchup tonight. UPSL, Virginia North Conference Premier, Virginia Dream hosting Berryville FC on a lovely September's Eve out in Falls Church. Players making their way out of the tunnel. We'll have the international walkout and the anthem in just a moment. And then we will recognize the rest of our sponsors who have made tonight's broadcast possible. This time, Virginia Dream FC would like to recognize all our 2025 sponsors. Roadside, our 2025 sleeve sponsor. More on that in a moment.
Stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
that, the walkout and the anthem is finished. We're ready for kickoff here in this UPSL contest at Meridian High School Stadium in Falls Church. Virginia Dream hosting Berryville, and what promises to be something of a David and Goliath matchup. It's been a tough first UPSL campaign for Berryville. They've still looking for their first points of the campaign. They've been up against some pretty tough score lines, but they are learning and they are adapting. Have added some players, and they'll be ready to cut their teeth against this Virginia Dream side tonight that has won several accolades, several titles over the years. It was a rough start for Virginia Dream by their lofty standards, but they have risen their way up the table into playoff contention, still sitting behind Arlington SA and VA Revolution that have surpassed some of the other names, Alexandria United and the Reds, and will look to continue picking up ground with a huge result tonight. At this time, Virginia Dream FC would like to recognize our 2025 sponsors. Roadside, our 2025 sleeve sponsor. We create, develop, and build properties that inspire. 11 Football, our 2025 pre-match sleeve sponsor for the football fanatic. Skin Lab Med Spa, Radiant Skin is a journey. Let us be a part of yours with clean science and transformative treatments that will leave you feeling confident in your skin. Body Dynamics Inc., the official physical therapy facility of Virginia Dream FC. Your health, your plan, your journey. Urban Halo Salon. Anyone can change for the better with an amazing cut, color, and style. Let us help you reach your potential. And, of course, Bodie, the official golden retriever of Virginia Dream FC. If you or your business would like to support the Little Cities team by becoming a sponsor partner of Virginia Dream, please reach out to Paulo at virginiadreamfc.com or DM us on Instagram. With that, we are ready to rock here. Virginia Dream will wear their traditional pink kits, white bottoms, playing right to left. Brian Osorio-Colada getting the big start in between the pipes. Has played some Super Soccer League contests with the Dream and has played well. And will get to test himself in this UPSL evening matchup. It's the return of Thomas Soheski into the side. Help shore up the back line alongside Ahmed Mohammed, who has played well. Up top, Carl Mambuo and Matthew Carlin will look to create for the Dream against a side that has conceded some goals over the last several weeks. Certainly Dream will expect to get up front early and often. This is Shepard Lewis for the Dream on the far touchline. Demetrius Shepard Lewis will make way and leave this one for Ahmed Mohammed. Good take from Benavidez. Now all the way back to the feet of Osorio-Colada. Pressure is there. Dream undaunted will continue down the line. Ball sent out by Voxman. And now will be a Berryville FC throw. On that far touchline, it's down the line. Shepard Lewis keeps it alive. Here comes Nelly Hernandez, dispossessed by the Berryville FC skipper, number 7. Berryville with an overlapping run on the far touchline. Couldn't quite bear fruit, but it was an encouraging start and has been, albeit just 1 minute, but Berryville FC looking like a side that came prepared, did their homework on the Dream. We'll have to deal with Carl Mumbuo, but held their line well, did the Berryville FC defensive line, and the offside flag does go. Welcome Pablo Susnavas. Says let's go Berryville. Welcome to the chat. And we will restart with a kick back to the Berryville goalkeeper. Clearance doesn't quite find any way out. Here's Hernandez. A wide open shot, and a player like Nelly Hernandez, you just expect so much more, and I think he'll have higher expectations of himself. Berryville, that's a warning shot across the bow. Now it's sent long. So Heskey will go back to his goalkeeper. Good composure from Osorio Colada. It's down the line. Hernandez turns. And back it goes. So Heskey looks long, doesn't find any takers, and now Dream will just keep this on the ground. Ramirez back to the back line. You can see Dream trying to pull in the Berryville shape, open up some spaces. Berryville, to their credit, have been defensively sound. They've been patient, allowing Dream to come to them. This is not a side you want to really pressure if you really aren't able to press as a team in a comprehensive manner. This is sent inside. Carlin sends it back. Now Hernandez. Now it's sent over the top. Finally, Owen Lobo getting his first touches of the match. Lobo goes down the line. It's a strong challenge by Jaden White. Excuse me, that was Riley Newport on the challenge. Able to just get a foot to Owen Lobo's charge. There's Lobo across the 6. Ball well taken down. Only a partial clearance. Ramirez puts it in, and what a golazo. Huge strike from distance from Ramirez. And Virginia Dream have the 1-goal advantage here in the 4th minute. It's the start that the home side dreamed of, and what a beautiful strike it was from Brian Hernandez. Don't have the replay queued up, unfortunately, but you can rewind it back on YouTube at any point. That's certainly going to make the highlight reels this week. 1-0 is your scoreline. Brian Ramirez Gomez, the goal scorer for the Dream, with the lovely volley. If you're just joining us, the lone goal came here in the 4th minute, just a moment ago, off the foot of Brian Ramirez Gomez for the Dream. A beautiful strike from distance out of the air, sent into the low corner of Berryville's goal. Now it's Dream again, cutting through the middle. Carlin's ball sent in the direction of Mumbuo, but no connection to be found. Now a booming ball sent upfield. Could bear fruit, but Heskey got himself in the way and did enough. Routine stop there for Osorio Colada. Now Dream back on the front foot again. There's Carlin over the top. Goalkeeper off his line. Makes the clearance, but only partially cleared. Here comes the Dream again. It's Shepard Lewis on that far touchline. A little acceleration. Shepard Lewis still going. Demetrius Shepard Lewis, well saved at the final moment. A ball that was certainly dangerous in traffic. Another booming ball up the field. Now sent in. Lobo there in support for the defensive shape of the Dream. It's not a shot that really got all the connection required to beat Osorio Colada, and it will be a goal kick for the Dream. Kyle Carson, the goalkeeper tonight for Berryville FC, has had a couple stops and some booming balls all the way up the field. It looks like Berryville may try to catch the Dream with a long ball over the top, make life somewhat uncomfortable, and see if Dream slip. This is a very tough side to break down. There's Hernandez. Through the middle. Flag stays down. Carson off his line. Huge defensive interaction. And now it's Shepard-Lewis going to the end line. Demetrius Shepard-Lewis puts it across. It's still alive. Here's Lobo. And it looks like the ball had gone. Going to be a corner kick for the Dream. There's the delivery sent across Carson's goal. No takers to be found. This one just a little overhit. And it will be a goal kick for the Dream. Carson sending all bodies forward. No reason to take chances playing from the back. This one sent into the midfield. First ball taken down by Hernandez. Now touched inside. Shepard-Lewis gets the return pass from Carlin. The timely challenge, and Kyle Carson able to come off his line. A lot of pressure upfield. Here comes Voxman running into trouble. Berryville will try this near side, and Lobo is there. There's Carl Mambuo with a lovely little ball in to the end line. Carlin able to track it down, wants to send it across, will get it there. And Carson does enough, makes the second save, and there is a huge sigh of relief for the Berryville defensive shape. Berryville playing from the back this time. Mambuo will force it over to the left. Now Shepard-Lewis able to marshal this one over the touch. Still going as Voxman. Voxman keeps it alive, sent back in. Huge stop there from Kyle Carson off of what could have been a second goal in the very early stages of this game. Kyle Carson will dump one upfield. Juarez able to win the second ball. Good challenge. Ramirez Gomez did enough with the shoulder challenge. Now over the top from Carlin. It's touched out away from Shepard-Lewis at the expense of a throw. Dream will go all the way back in order to switch the field. Here's Juarez. Now Lobo back to Juarez. And now ball to the corner. Mambuo is there. He find a service. Oh, it's a lovely curling ball. Just didn't quite have the bend to get inside of Carson's far post, but wasn't far away at all. Take a look at the replay. Look at the save from Kyle Carson a moment ago. Big stop from point blank. Now Berryville looking to play from the back. Not sure if that's the option they want to take. Here's Hernandez over to Mambuo, and there's the goal from Carl Mambuo. Really well assisted by Nelly Hernandez. Dream making it look like a practice drill. It's that methodical, and it's 2 goals to the good for the Dream here in the 12th minute. Carl Mambuo, the recipient of Hernandez's service. Here's a look at the ball in. That sent Hernandez to the end line. Carmen Bua knew where to find the seam and just wait for the service from Hernandez. It was well delivered back into the hands of Brian Osorio-Colada. Lovely turn. And Dream back on the front foot. Here's Lobo. Dispossessed, and now Dream will have to get back goal side. It's sent down the line. This could bear fruit. 1v1, the shot taken and just pulled wide. Not a bad opportunity for Berryville. Half chance, albeit from a little bit of distance. It was Gregorio Cruz with the take. Good to see a little confidence. Cruz taking that strike on, trying to test Osorio-Colada. Perhaps force a spill. Or even a tap in at the back post. There's Ramirez. Oh, Mohammed. Shepard Lewis able to get it down the line, and it has taken a touch off the Berryville defense. Ooh, that's a misstep from the Dream. Quickly won back. Uncontested. Berryville looking to get across the midline. Shepard Lewis not making it easy. And will force this one over the line. We've got a few contests on the DMV Sports Media channel tonight up in the DMV North. It is Chiefs traveling to Bowley's Quarter. Bowley's Athletic as the host. Hybrid is at MSI Pro, also live on the channel. Tomorrow we'll have Dorados hosting Grove in the late evening, and Arlington against the ASA Reds. That crosstown Arlington-Alexandria rivalry of the big youth soccer organizations. Promises to be an important playoff potential matchup. Two sides certainly headed in all likelihood towards the playoff contention. We'll have that one 5 p.m. on DMV Sports Media. We'll also have a whole slate of Super Soccer League matches. This one sent over the top. Lobo gives chase. Still going. Rounds Barger now top of the penalty mark. And Lobo let that one go and certainly knew that he was in an offside position. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. And Kyle Carson will send his teammates upfield for this goal kick. Trying to find a seam that's just not there. And Mabuo will get it off his feet in time. Here's Hernandez out to Lobo. Graham taking their time and playing back in order to go forward. Now Lobo on the ball. Oh, that's a lovely take. Dream on the back foot now. Ryan Ramirez-Gomez sliding in with the strong challenge on the far touchline, has won it back with two challenges. Now finds Hernandez in a pocket. And we're back underway. Drop ball going the way of Dream. Here's Juarez. Jimmy Juarez. That's an errant pass. And Berryville will have an opportunity to commit some bodies forward. They have an overlapping run on the far side. Roxman gets stuck in. Ball unlucky ricochet off of the down player for Berryville, and now Dream happy to take back over. Roxman gives it back to Hernandez. Some cool weather setting in here tonight. Dream certainly staying hot. He'll send it forward. Carlin in an offside position. It will be a set piece for Berryville. Dumped across the midline. No recipients to be found. Ahmed Mohammed will take over for the Dream. On to the middle. There's Foxman. Good turn from Hernandez. Perfect release. Carlin is there. And has Carl Mambua in the middle. Instead, Lobo let it ride. But no player poised to take advantage of the dummy. Dream will keep this on the ground. Back to the feet of Juarez. Jimmy Juarez. That is the dummy the Dream were looking for. Here's Nelly Hernandez. Shot well blocked. Could be a moment for Berryville to break forward into. It squeaks through, but Mohammed there on the backside. And it's back to the status quo. Dream still on the ball. Lovely ball movement. Hernandez now has been super involved. As Mumbuo, ball sent outside by Voxman. Here's Shepard Lewis. With that acceleration, it's sent in the direction of Mumbuo. And the defensive challenge takes it up and out for a Virginia Dream throw on the far touchline. Sent back to Ramirez Gomez. And Jimmy Juarez, top of the 18, ball very much in movement. Lobo serves it in. Great intervention there from Kyle Carson. To hang on to this ball in traffic. Well, not the best outlet pass. Dream unable to take over immediately. Hernandez will send it in, and Carson's off his line. A little too direct with that one. This time Carson will try the near side. Sent inside. Berryville dump one over the top. Good challenge there. Husky. Good turn from Hernandez. Over the top, two players there. Flag stays down. Carlin takes the shot. Carson makes the save. And the score remains 2-0. Had the goal on the tip of my tongue, but a huge stop from Kyle Carson from point-blank range keeps the deficit to just the 2. Hernandez tackled now. Berryville still trying to play out of their own area. Dream have won it back, and now we'll reset it back to Osorio Colada. Sent over the top. Carlin cuts it back. Top of the 18. Down the line. Easily sniffed out by Ahmed Mohammed. Voxman. And this is going to be an offside going against Carlin, just behind that back line. We're back in. Berryville playing on the ground, moving dangerously. Carson sends it right down the middle. And Owen Lobo happy to oblige, putting the Dream back on the ball. This one served up into the corner. Here's Shepard Lewis taken down. And there is going to be a penalty kick going the way of Virginia Dream for the challenge on Demetrius Shepard Lewis. Take a look back at this instant replay. It looks like Nelly Hernandez will take on the responsibilities of the penalty kick. Kyle Carson in goal. And Hernandez doesn't think twice. Sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Put a strong penalty into the left side of the netting. And that is 3-0 for Virginia Dream. Nelson Hernandez, the third goal scorer for the Dream, converting from the spot here a moment ago. It was a hard challenge, but a fair one. Now down the line, Mbuo gives chase. And Carson will come off his line. Don't think he realized that ball was in a place where he could have collected with his hands, but in these fields sometimes it can be very tricky with how many lines there are. Good battle going on in the middle. Dream have won that battle. Sent over to Jimmy Juarez. Out wide. Lobo looking for help. And served. A looping ball to the backside. No backside run. And Carson happy to run underneath. Boomed up to the far side. This is much better from Carson, but the touch left a lot to be desired, and now Dream back on the ball. Here comes Voxman. Out to Lobo. And across. Carson well positioned to deal with that one. And here we go. Sent upfield. And again, Dream first to it. Shepard Lewis making life difficult, has won the ball. Here comes Demetrius Shepard Lewis, cuts back. Onwards we play. And Shepard Lewis is found with Ramirez Gomez. Ball ricochets across the box. It's an opportunity for Dream to reset. Plenty of time and space for the Dream. Berryville have gone full defensive. They got so many bodies behind the ball and now have won it. Being rewarded for their patience. challenge there from Jimmy Juarez. The ball will go all the way back to Brian Osorio-Colada. And onwards we go. 28th minute. Dream found 3 goals to the good in the early stages of this one, and they don't show any real signs of slowing up. Here comes some pressure from Carlin. Ball goes all the way back to Kyle Carson. Not a whole lot to be seen. This one just pinballs back and forth. Sent over to Juarez, who will take it to ground. Just misses Lobo's feet. Oh, it will be a throw for the Dream on the near side. Lobo puts it on the feet of Ramirez Gomez. Amabuo dispossessed. There's an overlapping run. Berryville fouled in the process. Shepard Lewis, the guilty party. Set piece right around midfield. This one sent forward, falls in the Dream box. And Brian Osorio-Colada will call off everyone. It's well shielded back by Lobo. Ramirez puts it over to Carlin, now forward. Comes the Dream. Wind is picked up here, and Dream don't mind. They'll keep this on the ground in any case. Great ball from Hernandez. Lobo puts it across. Defensive intervention was a must. Dream not fully done yet. Here's the shot from distance. Always a rising ball. Matthew Carlin on the take. Hopefully, piece of play from the Dream. Just no final product on the end. 14 minutes to play in this first half period. Ball sent over to the far side. Berryville still trying to find their footing to play out, which has been very difficult in this first half against the Dream. Here's Shepard Lewis getting to the end line, sends it across. Carson with the save. Has played really well in a lot of these matches despite the score lines. For Berryville, certainly leading the league in saves. For all the workload he's been subjected to this season. There's Dream down the near side. Jimmy Juarez will send it in to the feet of Nelson Hernandez. Now over the top. Kyle Carson there at the outer reaches of his 18 in the nick of time. Able to take this one off the threat of would-be Carlin. Here comes Nelly Hernandez gliding through space. Still going, Hernandez. Has Lobo. Back to Hernandez. Dream spoiled for choice. And we'll keep moving this on the ground, moving around the Berryville defenders. It's Hernandez threading the needle in for Lobo. Now across, and just not able to get it by Kyle Carson. Maybe a cheeky effort at the near post. Carson has been well positioned today. Will smash one upfield. This one doesn't traverse the midfield. Henry Voxman is there. Dream back on the front foot again. Top of the 18. Carlin goes down. Hernandez still in the mix. Now it's flicked over and across. Beautiful ball. Lobo making life difficult for Berryville. Great ball in from Lobo. Voxman, now Carlin. Goes down, onwards we play. Here's Hernandez looking for Mambuo. Carl Mambuo on a brace. Another goal for the Dream. And it is 4-0. Beautiful connection. Hernandez has been setting the platter all day long. Kudos to the run and the touch from Carl Mambuo, and able to tuck this one past the Berryville #1 goalkeeper. Look at the vision from Hernandez to find this run in traffic. Really a class young player. Nelly Hernandez, Carl Mambuo, also deserving of the kudos. There's certainly activity over there on the Berryville bench. Hold that thought. Here's Carlin, and there's the goal for Matthew Carlin. 2 goals in less than as many minutes. Virginia Dream up to 5. Here in the 35th minute, just about 10 minutes left to play. This was all created by Matthew Carlin. Stole the ball, found the goal. Not much to be said. Take a look back at the replay. Back underway. Dream will touch this one over the far touchline. There's Lobo. Now Brian Ramirez with the ball all the way upfield. Mambuo able to come down with it. And that's Hernandez, the man who's been making things happen today, the mover and the shaker. Lobo receives the pass, goes down, and it is going to be a foul just outside the 18. Perhaps Berryville fortunate with the spotting of that foul. It does look like it's a great effort, a great spot for an effort on frame. Taking another look back at this infraction. Yeah, I think that's very fortunate for Berryville. The spotting certainly could have been seen as a penalty kick potentially, but that's not the way it's going to go. Nelly Hernandez and Brian Ramirez Gomez will stand over this one. Brian Ramirez Gomez with the take. All the pace, none of the direction. Goal kick to come. This one was always going high. Take a look at the replay. Certainly would have been a spicy one for Kyle Carson to deal with had it found its way under to the bar. Berryville, meanwhile, will send one all the way up the field to get a little breathing room. Dream have some space on the near side. Juarez finds Hernandez. And now in. There's Carlin, denied by Kyle Carson again. He's racking up quite a few highlight-worthy saves here. Shepard Lewis able to take it down to the end line, puts it in on a cross. No, it's just wide a frame. What a slaloming run from Demetrius Shepard Lewis. Couldn't find the final piece to give himself a goal. We did see Shepard Lewis earn a goal in this past week. Meanwhile, Berryville will go in quickly. Not a lot to be found. Will be a throw here on the near side. Just 6 minutes and change, plus any stoppage left in this first half. Lobo sends it back. Now all the way to Brian Osorio-Colada. Good connection. Dream able to work in the tight margins and have found Hernandez. Well, Shepard Lewis evading two defenders and finding the pass over to Lobo. That's a great connection. Lobo doing everything to keep this one alive, and for his troubles has won a throw for the Dream. Ali Hernandez will take this throw. We'll find a way, and what a turn there from Voxman across the box. No connection. Now Berryville could be forward. It's 2v2 for only a moment. Now Dream have some bodies back in support. Now out wide. Barger sent across. Good win there. Juarez well positioned. Mambuo and Hernandez working together, but the Berryville back line was quickly back to make the challenge. It's going to be a throw for Berryville. Good connection. Shepard Lewis keeps it alive. Will thread the needle, but Kyle Carson off his line. And now we'll send his teammates forward. A low kick upfield. Doesn't traverse the Virginia Dream midfield. That's a ball sent in for Carl Mambuo. Can he find his third? Unselfish to send it back to Nelly Hernandez. Hernandez sends it in, and it's well saved by Kyle Carson. Back again, all the way to the feet of Carson. Berryville living dangerously. Mambuo has won it. Now we'll send it to Matthew Carlin. Carlin blocked. Still in the mix. There will be Dream possession in their own defensive area. Well sent into the feet of Henry Voxman. Voxman finds Carlin. And now Shepard Lewis in on the party as well. Shepard Lewis to the end line. Ooh, sneaky little ball, almost found its way in at the near post, but ball that was always rising. Goal kick to come for Berryville. Excuse me, this might be a throw on the near side. So sent down the line, well flicked on initially. Well won by Brian Ramirez. Second ball goes to Hernandez. And all the way in, Kyle Carson makes the save again. Closing that space down so well. Take this one off of Carlin. Here comes Berryville. Connection is there. Cruz. Osorio easily there to pick this one up. A lot of space for Owen Lobo to run into. And run he will. Linking up with Ellie Hernandez in the process. Mambo in an offside position just behind that back line. Into the final minute of the first half. Ball sent over. Brian Osorio Colada happily able to snatch this one up. Oh, this one sent through by Voxman. Lobo is there. Owen Lobo, 1v1. And it's an offside flag, nullifying any would-be gains. Looks like Berryville will take this final kick. We'll see how much stoppage we get. Oh, that's an errant kick. Dream back on the ball, and that looks like there's our answer. That will do it for the first half. Virginia Dream, a resounding 5-goal performance. No goals for Berryville. It's been tough to find chances today. Got to give kudos to Kyle Carson in net for Berryville, who's performed admirably up against it. Nelly Hernandez has done really good for the Dream in creating and finding vision to create chances. Mumbuo also moving well and scoring goals. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports Media. We're so happy to have you with us here on YouTube for our coverage of the UPSL and Virginia Dream. At this time, Virginia Dream FC would like to recognize our 2025 sponsors who have made tonight's broadcast possible. Roadside, our 2025 sleeve sponsor. We create, develop, and build properties that inspire. 11 Football, our 2025 pre-match sleeve sponsor for the football fanatic. Skin Lab Med Spa. Radiant skin is a journey. Let us be a part of yours with clean science and transformative treatments that will leave you feeling confident in your skin. Body Dynamics Inc., the official physical therapy facility of Virginia Dream FC. Your health, your plan, your journey. The Urban Halo Salon. Anyone can change for the better with an amazing cut, color, and style. Let us help you reach your potential. And Bodie, the official golden retriever of Virginia Dream FC. If you or your business would like to support the Little Cities team by becoming a sponsor partner of Virginia Dream, please reach out to Paulo at virginiadreamfc.com or DM us on Instagram. And now a word from Roadside and Skin Lab Med Spa. We'll see you back for the second half in a few minutes.
We We want to help you achieve the best version of yourself. At Skin Lab Med Spa, we pride ourselves in being able to provide you with clean products and services, free of over 3,200 toxic chemicals found in over-the-counter products. We offer hair removal, hair restoration, body sculpting and weight loss, microneedling, microdermabrasion, and custom facials, as well as Botox and fillers. Come see us for a free consultation.
Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is upon us here at Meridian High School Stadium. Virginia Dream got off to their dream start. 5 goals unanswered through 45. We'll see what the second half has in store. Virginia Dream chasing a playoff spot in the latter portion of their season. They got off to one of their worst starts ever in the first couple matches, albeit against some top opposition and with a new roster of players, big additions in the offseason, but it took a little bit of time for Coach C.J. Taylor to bring everybody up to speed and have them playing within the same system. Hold that thought. Here's a ball in. Kyle Carson off his line to take this one off of the feet of Matt Carlin. But it certainly seems like Coach Taylor has done his miracle work, as so often we've seen from him over the last few seasons. Dream looking about business as usual. Their playoff hopes never really in doubt, it seems. They've made the playoffs in every season they've competed in the UPSL. This one's sent over towards Lobo. Lobo sends it across into the mix, just wide the goal. And it will be a goal kick for Kyle Carson and company. No doubt tomorrow's match between Arlington SA and the Alexandria SA Reds will have consequence for all of the UPSL Virginia North playoff hopeful teams. Dream will certainly be tuned in and watching their 2 rivals. VA Revolution currently matched up with Alexandria United. That's another match of consequence. Unfortunately, don't have that one on the DMV Sports Media channel, but certainly one to pay attention to. Excuse me, Alexandria United is taking on North Stars and Revolution Petrolero. This one sent across. Golazo finished at the back post by Henry Voxman. The service delivered by none other than Nelly Hernandez, and it's 6-0 for the Dream. Take a look at this beautiful vision. Hernandez putting this across the face, traveling away from the goalkeeper and into the path of Voxman. 6 goals for the Dream, and things going from bad to worse from the perspective of Berryville. Dream certainly happy with their current position. Ball will go all the way back. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Brian Ramirez. Owen Lobo, can he release it? Still going is Lobo. Now sends it off the bar. A cheeky effort from Lobo. And what a ball from Brian Ramirez Gomez. Goal kick to come. Berryville send this forward. There's Tom Sahaski. Now Voxman. Mumbo in traffic. Still going is Mumbo. We'll keep moving this around. It's a Berryville side that honestly I've seen great improvements from over the years. They're, despite the scoreline, looking terrible. Here's Hernandez, top of the 18. There's the goal for Matthew Carlin. Off the assist from Nelly Hernandez, who's just absolutely running wild. And maybe Hernandez not exactly making my point, but I think it's more a case of just Dream really good than entirely the story being Berryville bad. I'm not going to let them completely outside of the blame here. Some lackluster defending. But Hernandez's run, just pure class. The finish from Carlin was efficient and methodical. And it's 7-0 for the Dream. There's the back pass. There was a goalkeeping switch at the half. Nate Lynch has come on to get some minutes in Virginia Dream net. And there is a foul. Hernandez. Foul that is going to be a card. Riley Barger. Certainly no malicious intent. Barger quick to go and check on his opponent. Make sure he's all right. Now will be a set piece for Hernandez and Virginia Dream. That's a special player, Nelson Hernandez. Certainly one we'll be seeing at the next level rather soon. We're honored to have him here on DMV Sports Media. This one touched away by Carson. Dream still in the mix. It's Mumbuo dispossessed. Only as far as Jimmy Juarez. Now Carlin to the end line. Can he get it across? Yes, he can. Mumbuo looking for space. Now shot taken. And it is going to be a goal kick for Berryville here in the 53rd minute. It's 37 minutes left to play. Berryville shaking things up with their personnel, but we'll try to build some possession. The possession taken away by Waxman. Waxman finds Hernandez. Now, it's great effort. Oh, how has that not gone in? Mumbuo tried to turn and take this one on himself. You can see the hands up from Demetrius Shepard-Lewis, who was in a great spot to help out. Mumbuo wanted this all to himself. And yeah, that clearly the right move there is to find Shepard-Lewis and acres of space. It's going to be a tough time in the film room. Ooh, Shepard-Lewis sits down the defender. Still in the mix. Partial clearance made. Ramirez Gomez marshals this one over the far touchline. And now it's Juarez. Straddling the touch, and we'll have the throw. Oxman to Mumbuo. Now Shepard Lewis gets the ball. There's an overlapping run. Looks like Shepard Lewis has a window to cut inside. Here comes Demetrius Shepard Lewis to the end line, cuts it back. And the defending came in the nick of time. What a run from Demetrius Shepard Lewis. And now it's a corner kick for the Dream. I believe that was sent in. Well claimed by Kyle Carson. Now up the field. And letting all their players get their touches in. Here's Juarez for Lobo. Lobo skins the defender and then can't quite connect down the line. One touch down. Could be a rare spell of offensive pressure from Berryville, but it's just as quickly ended. Is there a service? It's taken down on that far side. Shot taken and blocked. Top of the 18 now. Oh, that was a steaming shot and the best we've seen all day from Berryville. It certainly sent Lynch scrambling. Love to see that one again. Dream taking their time playing out, nothing to see. Now it's quickly to the other end. Here comes Owen Lobo. Owen Lobo with the goal on the near side. Easy as you like from Lobo. And it is 8-0 for the Dream. Great run from Lobo. Often sets the table for his teammates, helping get the ball down the line, making those long runs back and forth defensively as well. And for this, he is rewarded with a goal. And an 8th for the Dream. Good run through the middle. It's a defensive battle there. And looks like Ramirez has won that battle. Running a set piece for his side in the midfield. Now Lobo out to Carlin. Carlin puts it in. How has that not gone in? Carmen Bull has been oh so close to his hat trick many a time. And again, it's just inches wide of the post. A screamed goal. When I saw the ball go into the middle, Carlin's ball connecting with Mumbuo, just couldn't wrap his foot around it. Meanwhile, this ball will trickle out on the far side for a Dream throw. All the way back to Nate Lynch. Now Ryan O'Neill, who's also come in to join the party. Barger intervenes. Here's Barger on the ball. Blocked by Hernandez. It's about 30 minutes left to play in this match. Dream still firmly with their hand on the driving wheel and foot on the pedal. 8 goals to the good. There's Carlin shielding off the player on his back and just misses. Ball goes into the side netting and past the Berryville goal. Carson will send bodies forward and now dumps this across the midfield. Oh, Hernandez with the vision finds Shepard Lewis. Shepard Lewis still looking for a window. Has taken the shot on. Boo wanted the return pass. Well, I couldn't quite get it there, Shepard Lewis. I guess now they're even. Both neglecting to find each other in equal situations, yeah. Boo was clearly the man to go to, and likewise in the last situation, Shepard Lewis was wide open. This one sent outside. Owen Lobo still going. That's an errant touch. A very seldom errant touch from Hernandez, but he was really quick to run back, and that's a point we were talking about on the podcast, myself and Mr. Monteroso, about players, just the professional players, how they immediately go into action when they lose the ball. Like a heat-seeking missile, Nelly Hernandez and now has Dream back on the ball. Carlin for O'Neill. Into the feet of Shepard Lewis. Shepard Lewis still going. Can he find a recipient? The window closed down. Timely challenge from Luke Barger. And now will be a corner kick for the Dream. Credit the defending of Berryville. Nelly Hernandez will float one to the backside. No connection to be found. Brian Ramirez Gomez had plenty of time. Just mistimed his jump. 27 minutes left to play. This is well saved by Ramirez, and Lynch will take it to feet. Dream happy to showcase their ability to play from the back. Now Lobo's in on the party. Well, Ramirez pushed down on the ball. Carlin for Voxman. And Lobo in a great area. Owen Lobo going to work. It's just wide. A great set of skill from Owen Lobo. Just sans the final effort. This would have been quite a goal if Lobo had found the connection. And looks like Dream will make another switch. Shepard Lewis coming off. His day is done. Now Dream back on the ball. Good win from Boxman. Now over to the wing. The substitute creating width. Shot taken. What a save from Kyle Carson. Denying Nelly Hernandez another would-be goal. Take a look at the save. It's going to be a corner kick to come. Corner kick comes across, taken down by Mumbuo. Still going, Carl Mumbuo. Sends it across the 18. Now Hernandez. If he can find a window, it could be trouble. There it is. It's just wide. Goal kick to come. Andy Garcia had came on to help out the Dream defensively. Will be a set piece for the Dream. Top of the 18, Carlin Mabuo. Now Voxman. It's floated into a good area, and Kyle Carson quick on his feet to get to this one. Heat-seeking missile of a tackle. Brian Ramirez covering a lot of territory and put that slide in with precision. Juarez goes to battle as Garcia. Ryan O'Neal also on the scene. Potential foul off the ball. Quickly we play. Oh, what a ball. The direction of Matthew Carlin, but well dealt with by the Berryville back line. All the way back to Lynch. There's Voxman looking to thread the needle. Oh, that's an errant clearance. And O'Neal well positioned to get to this one. And Lynch will help switch the point of attack over to the far side. There's Hernandez. A little too direct. Kyle Carson at the outer reaches of his 18 will collect. There's shot, always rising. Goal kick to come for Dream. Excuse me, for Berryville. Looks like Kyle Carson's day may be done in the net. Nope, he's going to continue. O'Neal. O'Neal's ball sent sailing and will travel over the far touchline. "20 minutes left to this contest. It's been a bit stagnant the last 10 minutes or so. Dream achieving the 8 goals. I haven't done a whole lot since hitting that mark. Berryville have not found a whole bunch of chances, and that's saying it lately. Have had 1 or 2. There's Boxman. And now O'Neal. Melly Hernandez directing traffic. Will send it into the feet of Carlin. Boxman is in the mix. Sent out wide and will travel all the way over the touch, about as far into the corner as you can go. Dream will make a switch, so we'll wait for the substitution and get back into play. It's Luis Aguilar coming on for Carl Mambo. And here we go. The sub is done. Berryville with a throw on the near side. It's a long throw. Clears a little distance, but right into the waiting feet of Andy Garcia. Now it's Aguilar into the fray. What can he create? Takes the shot on. Tackle came in a timely manner, making a strike without venom. Good ball upfield from O'Neal. There's Aguilar. Now O'Neal turning away from trouble. Great work playing off of Carlin. Now from the far side, Lobo's still going. Lobo will send it across the face. Beautiful ball back in. Aguilar takes it on. And it is just a goal kick, but beautiful play from the Dream. This one sent over the top. Carl Carson collects. Here comes the challenge. Oh, shot taken up and over. Not a bad effort at all. Just a little wide of Nathan Lynch's goal. But you gotta respect the snapshot take. The chance fell quickly to Berryville, and it was a respectable shot for sure. Here comes Carlin. Perfectly played ball in. Carlin denied by Kyle Carson. Another big stop from this goalkeeper. Dream will have the set piece. There's Hernandez into the mix. Again, Carson able to hang on with safe hands. And Carson's ball doesn't connect cleanly. And Lobo able to apply some pressure. Lobo marshaling this one over the far touchline. It's going to be a throw for Berryville here in the 76th minute. It's been a one-sided affair tonight, although Dream have slowed down on the scoring. There's set piece going against the Dream. Guilty party is Jimmy Juarez. See what Berryville can create from this set piece. It's a rare opportunity for them to potentially knock a ball into the Dream 18, make things interesting. On a day where they really haven't had plenty of chances. Winds picking up here at Meridian High School Stadium, and potentially that could make things more difficult. This one sent in, well flicked on backside. And what a chance, just wide of Nathan Lynch's far post. Take a look. The service was perfect. The flick on was admirable, if not just a little bit wide. Once we play, Juarez sends it forward, connecting with Matthew Carlin. Carlin has a window at goal. Tremendous save from Kyle Carson to deny Matthew Carlin again from point-blank range. Take a look at this stop. Again, Kyle Carson. When you look at the scoreline, you think, how could a goalkeeper have a great game with a scoreline like that? But he really has. This could be much worse than 8-0. Will be a set piece. For Nelson Hernandez. Hernandez across the box. No one there at the backside, and Carson happy to collect. There's an easy handball decision. Going the way of Virginia Dream. Here's Voxman. Has time and space to make a decision. And Dream, no doubt, will want some more goals for their differential. There's Hernandez. And now Aguilar. Aguilar got a piece of it. And it is going to go the way of a set piece. There's all the pins down. Looks like it's a head injury. Kyle Carson really picking up the worst of that contact between Aguilar and Carson. There's 4 players down, and we're going to come back and check on the head injury. Really hope Carson's all right. It's all love between Luis Aguilar and Kyle Carson, 2 players just contesting for the ball. Admirable stop and courage from Carson to put his head into the mix and get a touch on this ball. And it looks like he will continue. This one sent upfield. This one sent into the mix. Another good option, and just not enough venom to beat Nate Lynch in goal. Dream still looking for action here in the final 10 minutes. Ramirez rounds his man. Look at this in the direction of Aguilar. Now back to Carson. That's a poor clearance. Ball finds the feet of Matt Carlin. Another return pass. Is there a square ball? Yes, there is. Back post. Aguilar can't get a touch. Great challenge there from Andy Garcia. He's back on his feet. Now has Carlin. Good turn there from Brian Ramirez Gomez. Aguilar had a heavy touch. Did really well to get back in the mix and won this one back. Had some hard contact in his troubles. And now the ball sent over to Lobo. Lovely touch from Owen Lobo. And it looks like Aguilar, his day may be done. It's a tough moment to see a player who's finally back on the field and doesn't look like he's going to be able to continue. Hope the best for Luis Aguilar. We were so excited to see him back on the field after an injury. Never something you want to see as part of sport. An injury where a player has to not only come out of the game, but possibly stop playing for an extended period. And honestly, it makes it all the worse when it's at the end of a game where there's not really that much on the line and just kind of feels pointless. It is good to see Luis Aguilar back on his feet. He looks like he's able to continue. And we're back in play. The drop ball handled by the Dream. There's Ramirez out to Lobo. Good connection. Ramirez able to thread this one over to Ryan O'Neill. Now sent in. Hernandez flicks it across. Slightest of touches from Kyle Carson. And Dream will have a corner kick for their troubles. Sent low. Now Hernandez will switch the point of attack over to Lobo. Lobo likewise lofts one across. There's Brian Ramirez. Still going, Brian Ramirez. Sends it over to Aguilar. Oh no. Beautiful run from Brian Ramirez. Aguilar just couldn't quite get it inside that far post. And what looked to surely be the ninth has gone wide. Goal kick to come. It's turned into a slightly cold night here at Meridian High School. Schizophrenic weather doesn't know which way it wants to be. Last night was all hot. Now it's windy and cold. Fall is approaching. There's Hernandez. Over to Lobo. And Voxman. Send it back to Lobo. Top of the 18. Hernandez goes down. Played from Jimmy Juarez. It's the final 5 minutes. Big ball upfield from Brian Ramirez. Touched back across. And Carson will take this one to hands. Booming kick downfield from Kyle Carson. Jennings gets a touch to it. Clearance made by O'Neal. With a ball through. Hernandez tackled by Barger. Wind's really picking up here in the final moments for this match. Good ball up. Hernandez sends it across to Carlin. Carlin has a window, takes the shot. It's blocked again by Barger. And will be a corner kick for the Dream. That block was actually made by Ayrton Justice. He's also involved on that chance on the other end a few minutes ago. The lovely flick off of the service. There's Hernandez putting it across just over Aguilar. Lobo to the end line. Owen Lobo goes down. No foul called. There's the service into a good area. Carlin let it go. Now Hernandez. No one making the run at the backside. Fortune for the Dream. Lobo on the ball, over to Aguilar. Shot taken and well saved by Kyle Carson. Down the line. Nelly Hernandez puts it across. Aguilar can't hang on. This one up and over from Lobo. Final minutes in the works now. A match that kind of has fallen flat. Dream scoring 8 unanswered. Have gone relatively quiet the last 10-20 minutes. Berryville will send this up. Well flicked on the middle. I think a ball falls kindly for Brian Ramirez. Now the Dream forward. There's Aguilar. Tackled well by Carson. Certainly looked like he might have been outside his box, but play continues. Carson will tuck it upfield. This is Lobo. For the Dream. Carlin plays it back, and Dream will just keep this one on the ground for the final few minutes of the game. See how much stoppage time we have added on. This is a perfectly threaded ball. Across. Well saved again. Ball only partially cleared. Ramirez sends it back to Carlin. Now Aguilar. Aguilar goes down. There's Hernandez. Almost able to hit that one out of the air. Just couldn't find its way under the post. And that is the final whistle. Virginia Dream are your 8-0 victors here. They'll take the 3 points and move up the table. Thanks for tuning in here live on DMV Sports Media. As always, drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed and subscribe to the channel for more. Huge shout out to Kyle Carson for his admirable performance and goal for Berryville. For Dream, there's a star-studded cast of players who contributed. Nelly Hernandez was involved in almost every goal in some way. Carl Mabu had a couple, as did a few other players, but we'll see it tomorrow. All day we have Super Soccer League action on the channel. We have EPL in the evening. We have UPSL contests at 5 and 7:30. Looking forward to seeing you there. Have a good night.